Hi folks, my name is Tommy, the Digital Creation Specialist over at the Bathurst Clark Resource Library, and I love games. I've played all sorts of games, tabletop games, video games, and especially board games. I love them so much, I've designed a few of them, and now I want to share that amazing process with you. So welcome to Game Design 101. And today's topic is playtesting. Now, we spoke a little bit about playtesting in my previous video all about the design process, but playtesting is such an important step of the game design process that I figure we should talk about it a bit more. So, it's basically the process in which we take a rough version of our game and play it again and again to see if our ideas are working and if the game is fun. It helps us understand what elements of the game are working and which ones are not. But it's like we're taking the uncut, raw version of our game, and we're chiseling away at it until we refine it into the beautiful gem we know that it can be. There are a lot of ways to approach playtesting, and finding the right one to suit you and your game is going to take a lot of time and practice. But don't worry, I'm here to help you out. So here are 5 tips to get you and your game where you want it to be. Now, these tips were taken from an amazing article by Vin St. John over at the amazing folks over at gamasutra.com, which is a great resource for budding game designers and anyone interested in the game industry. Tip number 1. Recruit your target player. Know your audience. What age group are you after? Is your game about a specific genre? And if it is, try it out with fans and non-fans to see if the game still works. Tip number 2. Test before you test. This means you need to have a specific goal in mind before your playtest starts. Does a specific mechanic work the way you want it to? How many players can the game accommodate? Know what questions you want to ask the players and try and anticipate what the players are going to ask. Tip number 3. Take the pressure off. Make sure your testers know that you're open to all kinds of feedback. Don't take bad feedback personally. Remember, they're here to help make your game better, and bad is good. It'll only make your game better. Tip number 4. Record the feedback and the results. So, when your testers ask you questions, make sure you write them down. Take notes of comments that they have during the game. Note when they're having fun and when they feel frustrated. Note who won and how long the game took. These are all going to be important for you when you're analyzing the game afterwards. Tip number 5, the last one. Lather, rinse, repeat. Keep on testing. Some games stay in playtest for years, and that's okay. You need to nail down that perfect balance and know that your game is fun and it doesn't have any really weird exploits the players can have. So, every time you have a new idea, put it through the playtesting again. And those are my 5 tips for playtesting. Now, if you're interested in learning more about playtesting, check out Vin St. John's article, or, even better, head on over to a board game playtesting group. One of the biggest ones in Southern Ontario is a group called ProtoTO. They're a dedicated group of board game designers in Toronto that are all about making their dream games a reality. So check them out. They even have huge events where people come together to test out their games. But that's it for me today, folks. Have a great day and keep on playing games. Bye-bye.